We had a little bit of a split market session today. The semiconductor space leading the market, which is great. That's what we want to see. Boeing also contributed significantly to the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So the industrial space participated, but that was it. Everything else, energy stocks, defensive stocks, anything gold related, physical asset related, all declined. So it wasn't quite the breadth that we've seen last week, for example. Bitcoin rebounded, so that was a good sign for the high end risk appetite, high beta end of the risk appetite scale. But that was it, right? Breadth weakened, volatility continued lower, but breadth weakened. And so again, we're having this continued theme of just a few stocks leading the market higher. I'm going to break down the significance of that, what happened, what were the most important charts I felt of the day today in today's market outlook preview. So let's go ahead and get started. Today is Tuesday, December the 2nd, 2025. This is the market outlook from marketscholars.com. My name is David Settle. Before we get going too far, click that link way in the top right corner of your screen. That takes you to this blog post. So it's our Black Friday sale. It ends tonight. As you can see here, there's a timer there that will tell you when it ends. Again, you get 20% off of our Elite services, which the Elite service, basically what that does is it normally gives you 25% off for all of our premium products for off the normal monthly price. This Black Friday basically gives you 40% off our premium services for off of the normal monthly price. So it's a really good sale. It's the only one we do throughout the year. So you can see if you click on that again, you can use if you use your PayPal account. If you sign up for and use a PayPal account, PayPal has PayPal credit where you can pay over 6 months with no interest on anything $99 or over. So that's a possibility as well whenever you go to subscribe. This is the subscribe page. When you click this button here, it takes you to the subscribe page, and this down at the bottom, just make sure you use your PayPal account, and it will take you to where you can sign up for your PayPal credit there. All right. Also, if you click that link up in the top right corner of your screen, that takes you to today's blog post. The blog post you can see has basically is a one-stop review of everything that happened in the markets today, why it matters, what it means to you, what it means going forward. So I break all that down in the video today. So check that out. It's free. It's free for all of our basic subscribers. When you click that link, it will take you to this page. This is what it'll look like. So if you're already a subscriber, just click login here. If you're not, click the join free button, and then that will take you to this page or that link in the top right corner of your screen. It's our basic subscription page. Again, that's all you have to fill out. There's no commitment. You can cancel. There's again no cost to any of this to the Market Outlook blog post, and just hit sign up. Like I said, you'll get access to all of this, including our Market Outlook videos, the full version of the videos that we do every Friday. So all of our basic subscribers get the Friday videos for free. All right, let's take a look at what we got going on today. So today we had a rebound back up to what we want to see, and it was led higher by semiconductors. Semiconductors, the AI trade. I remember how yesterday we went from AI to yields. Well, we went back to AI. So look at that nice, good move there in semis. Nice, good bullish market forecast pattern. The intermediate line's rising. It's been lagging, but not today, right? Nice, strong move today. On the other side, in the industrial space, Boeing was the big mover. As you can see, got a nice bear tag, 10% gain on the market today. The intermediate lines crossing the market sentiment. Market sentiment is really low, so we're 3.5% above the moving average. The strongest bear tag that we got since we've been on this bearish move. Really, really good opportunity here, as you can see in some of these other charts that Boeing has been. We've been in this death cross environment, barely started a death cross environment, but with a big reversal candle, a bullish reversal candle with a green arrow. You can see the size of the candle this week is bigger than what we've seen in a long time. So really good opportunity for Boeing to lead the industrial space up to the upside. The breadth was not good today. It continues to be poor, and that's got outside of Boeing. This is a very narrow market. The number of stocks above the 50-day moving average, again hovering around 50% levels. not able to get back above 300, kind of like what we saw over here on that last hurrah before we started our correction. We pulled back, just like we saw here, much bigger pullback during that 5% drop. Wasn't even a 5% drop there. And then, of course, the rebound wasn't very bullish. We never got back above 300. So very similar to what we're seeing here now, just not as big of a decline during this which should make it easier to get back above 300, and we just haven't been able to. We're hovering around the 50% mark, and if I look at the advanced decline line, again, still negative, right? We're, they're at negative levels. Here, let me bring up a 1-year chart. You can see it better. And then let's see, is that it? Yeah, it's a 4-week average there, barely above zero, but strong gains yesterday. This week so far has been pretty negative, right? Even on the update today, we're still negative, and you can see the McClellan oscillator is continuing to falter lower to the downside after being so strong last week. We're not really building on that. One sector in particular that ended up being weak was one we talked about yesterday that had some relative strength, and we don't want it to have relative strength. Today it did not. So energy really underperformed today. Gold, anything gold related, like gold miners, for example, they struggled today. Long lower shadow there. So you can see there was a rotation, whereas energy did so well yesterday, way better than technology. Well, that was not the case today. So technology and industrials, thanks to Boeing, were the best performers. Energy was the worst performers. That's more like it, right? We don't necessarily need it to be a negative, but it shouldn't be outpacing, the most important sector in the market. And again, clear rotation, right? A clear rotation, even out of defensive areas. Defensive areas not just underperformed, but they actually dropped today. So again, very, very narrow. There weren't very many sectors. Only 3 sectors outpaced the S&P, and those are the only 3 that were positive. And then finally, the other nice reversal from yesterday, when we're looking at, again, the high end of the risk appetite scale, was to see Bitcoin rebound. Nice rebound, back up to the 17-day moving average. So that had an impact on things like ARK investments, being more positive there. This is the social sentiment survey, kind of like a momentum survey. So high beta did well. You can see it was up 1%. Momentum stocks are in that area that doing pretty well. So high beta names had a day, right? They had their day, and again, that's from a especially in the semiconductor space in Nvidia, it's a high percentage weighting of the markets, but it's a narrow area of the markets. There aren't very many stocks in that sense. And so again, the broader markets, especially even in industrials outside of Boeing and aerospace, did not have the greatest day. You can see momentum stocks here having the point of control at the very top. So very top heavy in this 1-year return, and again, unable yet to get back up above the 50-day moving average. So a good day. It was a nice rebound. It was a good day, but it wasn't the type of day that's a broad, especially like we saw last week, that was broader in that bullish space. And, it wasn't necessarily led by semis or technology last week, but everything else really participated. It was a very broad increase. And so far this week, it just hasn't been that, right? We struggled yesterday, and then the rebound today has been very narrow. So not the kind of days we like to see, and could spell or could suggest going forward into the rest of the week that we might not be as bullish as we thought we were last week. So that does it for our market outlook preview for tonight. All right, so that does it for today. Click that link up there in the top right corner of your screen. That takes you to our foundation tier page. You can get access to all of our market outlook videos every day of the week, not just on Fridays, for just $29 a month. As well as, in addition to that, you get the trades that come along with those videos, as well as the Market Outlook live video. That's a live stream we have on our website at 3:30 Eastern Time. We put on the trades of today's Market Outlook before the market closes. We also look at old trades and see whether we should stay in them or get out of them, which is probably the most important part of the trade. And then we also have a trade tracker that you get access to that tracks the results of all of our trades in the Market Outlook videos all year long. Again, just $29 a month, no commitment required. You can cancel at any time. Thank you very much for watching tonight. Subscribe to our YouTube channel with this icon here, with the red subscribe button down there. Click the thumbs up icon to like our video. Comment on anything that stood out to you today. Follow me on Twitter at DavidSettle42 for more content between the videos. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow.